There's something I want to talk about that feels almost taboo. The idea of being special. Because somewhere along the way, I am special got tangled up with ego, superiority, or narcissism. And a lot of people decided it was safer to reject the idea entirely. But I think that rejection created a deeper wound. Most humans aren't actually trying to be better than others. They're trying to answer a much quieter question. Do I matter if I do nothing? The drive to feel special isn't about fame. It's not about success. It's not even about being chosen. It's about ontological reassurance. It's about knowing deep in your bones that your existence alone has value. And when that knowing isn't there, people go looking for substitutes. Achievement, status, spiritual identity, validation from others. Not because they're shallow, but because they were never taught that being was already enough. Here's where things get distorted. When people don't know they're inherently special, they start trying to prove it. They want to be more enlightened, more successful, more interesting, more seen. And sometimes they want others to confirm it for them. That's when I'm special turns into I need you to agree that I am. And that's not truth, that's hunger. Here's the part I want to say clearly, without poetry, without mysticism. All humans are special by their very essence, not because of what they do, not because of what they achieve, not because of how evolved they seem, but because they exist, once, as a unique configuration of consciousness, experience, and perspective that will never happen again. And that's not spiritual fluff. That's just reality. You don't need to earn that. You don't need to perform for it. You don't need to convince anyone of it. You are special. Full stop. Now here's where honesty matters. Knowing that everyone is inherently special does not mean you have to admire everyone. Does not mean everyone is wise. Does not mean everyone is integrated. It does not mean everyone deserves your respect, trust, or closeness. There's a difference between inherent worth and how that worth is expressed. And pretending otherwise feels false. Because it is. You can recognize someone's humanity without respecting their behavior. You can honor existence without flattening discernment. That tension doesn't make you cruel. It makes you honest. When someone truly knows they're special, something interesting happens. They stop trying to prove it. They stop needing the spotlight. They stop chasing a validation. I am special no longer means I am above you. It means I do not need to justify my existence. That's not ego inflation. That's ego relaxation. So if you've ever felt uncomfortable saying I am special, maybe it's not because the statement is wrong. Maybe it's because it was taught to you in a distorted way. You don't need to be exceptional to matter. You don't need to be chosen to be worthy. You don't need to convince anyone to validate your being. You're already here, and that, quietly, undeniably is enough. This is Between Dimensions, where we explore the space between meaning and reality without losing our footing in either. Stay awake, stay magic.